Hey everybody, Forever Retro 82 here. Hope you're staying safe and being well out there. So, it's finally come in the mail. And before we get into that, there's a couple things I want to go ahead and discuss and show. First, discuss FedEx. FedEx is indeed the worst carrier of all time. And the reason why is every package I get delivered here always ends up somewhere else. And I swear to fuck, if people weren't nice in the world, half the shit I would have shipped to me through FedEx, I would lose completely. And I am so thankful right now for my maintenance guy here in this facility that found it at someone's back porch and got it to me in time. Because Lord knows, you live in a place like this and there's plenty of meth heads that are willing to sell their fucking left testicle for a fucking pinch of the happy dust. Right. So I'm glad for him. I would like to say his name on camera, but I don't like to say people's name on camera unless they give me permission. But I want to say a great thank you for that. But yeah, they delivered it to a totally different place, the street over, on their back porch. They even took a picture of it, which I will not show on camera because I don't want to disclose where I'm living. Because there could be some creepers out there. And people consider me a lolcow, thus I don't want to give information out where I am and all that, and this and that. I'm not popular anyways. I think I'm popular to a niche audience. And that's okay, I prefer that. Anyhow, so, what did I mention on stream and maybe even in the video before that? The Atari 2600 Plus. Well, it has arrived. But, before we get into that, we got to go through a couple other things. What I have right here is my humble beginnings of a gamer. I wish it was a 5200, but no. Here it is. It's been through some shit. You see the markings. I call these battle scars. This is the Atari 2600 Junior. This was the console I've got. Let's see. Let me see if there's a manufacturing date on here. Probably not. No. It was made in Taiwan. That's better than fucking China. Yeah, I don't see a date here, so I do apologize for that. But this is the very much original Atari that I owned as a kid after the 5200 died. And for those who don't know, my 5200 died during a marathon with me and my father. We were playing Missile Command, and the power supply caught fire. So, what AVGN said in his 5200 episode seems to be founded. So, if any of you are friends with Mr. Rolf, tell him that you know a guy. He's very unpopular, but he can go ahead and tell you flat out that, yes, my power supply caught on fire on my 5200, deeming it broken. With that being said, yes, this is my family's 2600 that we got shortly after that. And yes, this is my second game console. Now, the reason why I have it and my family members don't have it is I'm the only family member that actually prefers and enjoys retro gaming. My brother Michael, he likes RTSs. Okay, that's his jam. He'll play real-time strategies until the cows come home. I like some, not as much as he does. He lives and breathes that. Oh, and Second Life for some reason. I think my brother might be a furry. Anyways, that's not important. Yeah, so 2600. It's still in working condition. It's got all the ports. Yep. Everything. Every little thing on this thing is working. Even this fidgety ass fucking RF input there. Because these things break so bad on like everything, where you have to bend them. This thing still, as all that's been through, still works. So, that's my original Atari 2600, and it still works to this day. Well, I'm assuming it does, and I'll tell you why that is. I kind of lost the RF thing. I have the wire. I don't have the pitchforks of doom. But I have a mod. I have to look for it that I got at Radio Shack. They modded them to where not only did you have the pitchforks of the devil, but you also had an RF connection. Yes, I can get the adapter, and I may do that at some point. But then again, now that I have this thing over here that we're about to see, I don't think there's any use for it. I mean, I'm going to keep it, obviously, because humble beginnings, man. You don't get rid of your beginnings, man. Some people do. They're like, oh, I don't have any use for it, so I'm going to sell it. And then fucking 5 years later, they're like, hey, you shouldn't sell that shit because you're a fucking moron. Anyways, that's my Atari. Very, very much beloved. And also, I promise to show at least this. Yes. That is my original copy of Berserk. I have a stack of games we're going to test out on this thing. Now, they have been, obviously, I mean, I didn't take the greatest care of them. Because, like I said, I had these since youth. And, of course, let's just be honest. I'm a raw dog. Us raw dogs are not very in the word of cleansing. Anyways, I'll show you what we're going to be showing here. I got, like I said, a small stack here of my stash I got out of storage. So, like I said, forgive these cartridges are not in the best of shape, but they work. So that's, to me, that's the important aspect of it. We're gonna check out Joust, Jungle Hunt, of course, Berserk. I really wish I could. There we go. Yeah, Berserk. I'll put my hand here to try to block some of the light. River Raid. Third-party game. See how it works. Another third-party game. I don't know if you can read that. Yeah, Frogs and Flies. Great game to play with people, by the way. And I just want to see this because I love this game and I shouldn't because it's dog shit. But a lot of people might have like some nostalgia factor for it. Bowling. I like the mode where you can control the ball. It's funny. And for shits and giggles on the 2600 front, Pac-Man. And since this thing is said to be played to play 7800 games, I got a couple. We'll check out Centipede. Yeah, like I said, forgive the condition. I didn't take the best care of these cards. And last but not least, Donkey Kong. I have a couple more. I have Robotron 2084. The thing is, though, I don't have a 7800 joystick, so I doubt we can play these. But these two games, I know for a fact, are one button, and that might be enough. It is depending on this thing's functionality, I think I want to say. So, we're going to try these games, and unfortunately, since I don't have a capture card, we're going to have to do this in a very crude fashion. I'm going to have to go grab my tablet, and we'll have to film it. But, before we do all that, I'm going to go ahead and open her up, because I haven't even opened her up yet. Here she is, $141 plus shipping, or with shipping. I'm going to use the Drag Nagger. My wife bought me this for Christmas last year. Yeah, see, these videos are raw, as you guys know. I don't do the whole scripted nonsense. That's kind of that new plasticky smell. I kind of like that. Yes, I like that smell. Anyways, so this is my 2600, meaning that I purchased it with my money. So it kind of, you know, makes me happy that I can buy my humble beginnings as a gamer and own it. And just in case somehow one day my siblings are like, oh, the 2600, I want that shit back. Because my brother is known to do that, but that's besides the point. So anyways, here it is. You know what? Let's move some shit over. So I can aim the camera down so you can see my fat belly for all you fatophiles out there. Because it is a big belly. Just skip ahead because I know this has got to be boring and annoying. Move my pill keeper, move my controller, because I bought a couple Steam games, but that's a story for another time. Alright, so, now let's try them out. If you guys want to know what those are, ask me in the comments, I will tell you. Okay, how are we going to do this? Oh, okay, it's got one of those little stupid, I call them thumb stickers. Anyways, let's go ahead and point it down. Yeah, so you can see my fat baby. Not proud of it, but it's there. Alright, so. You guys see it in the my Neo Geo controller review unboxing that I did for that as well. Anyways, this is getting boring, I know. Alright, so first of all, before we open that, let's go ahead and look at the back. Right here. Now, if I had a phone, I could, record it. Basically, it says 2600 plus video game system. It comes with that. A CX40 joystick, which is the one that came with the 2600 originally. A 10-in-1 game cartridge, and the games included are Adventure Combat, Dodge 'em, Haunted House, Maze Craze, Missile Command, Real Sports Volleyball, Surround. Never heard of that one. Video Pinball and Yars Revenge. There's only 4 of them that are actually worth a fuck. And those being Adventure's okay, Dodge 'em's fun, Maze Craze is good, and Yars Revenge. The rest are shit, in my opinion. Combat's good if you have another person to play with. So, anyway, I'll go ahead and do this for you. And I know this is so crap. I do apologize. I wish I had better filming abilities to make this better for you. But yeah, you got the yeah, there's the 10 cartridge thing, and then you have, of course, HDMI and power, USB, and you get a screenshot. Whoop-de-bloody-do. Atari is not that complex, Atari. And, the thing that really sells this for me, honestly, because I love Kemp, you know, or Camp, call it what you will, has the original phrase, "Have you played Atari today?" I can still hear the jingle in my head. Now, look, I understand Atari is a very simple system for a lot of people, and a lot of people don't really give a shit about this system. They probably don't, I mean. And that's okay. You don't have to care about it. The thing is I noticed there's a couple videos that are saying, who's this marketed for? I can tell you the answer without even making a video on it. You know what this is marketed for? People who grew up with Atari. People who like Atari. People that maybe like younger than most of us. Like, I'm 41, right? Say there's like a 29-year-old or maybe even a 20-year-old. They want to see the beginnings of the video game industry. This is the good way to do it because this has modern connections. And say, I don't know, your uncle or somebody that has a whole box of, carts like these, and he's willing to give them to you for a couple bucks or even for free. And you can take them home and see the humble beginnings of the video game industry. That's what I don't understand about a lot of these popular YouTubers. They ask the stupidest fucking questions. You don't need to market this to anybody if you don't want to. You market this to people who are interested in the product. Now look at this. That is goddamn sexy. It has the four, look at that, the 4 switches. It's not the 6 switcher, obviously the original, but it's still, that is a beaut. I mean, I just get waves of nostalgia because my uncle had an Atari, and we used to go up there. He lived in Grayling, Michigan. Or was it? Yeah, it was Grayling, Michigan. And he had an Atari, and when we went up there to play said Atari with my other cousins and whatnot, he, I mean, I remember seeing this thing. I mean, just look at that. Let's get it out. Look at that. Look at that. It's fucking sexy, guys. Just look at it. You can't say that's not beautiful. You can, but I would disagree with you. Let's see how the switches feel. Well, how do they feel? Oh my god. Oh my... Dude, I feel like I'm like 7 again. This is crazy. You have the black and white switch. I wonder if that even does anything. That'd be surprising if it does. I haven't read the instruction booklet or any of that. Oh my god. I'm having an orgasm right now. Or nerdgasm rather. My god, this is awesome. And here's the back. I apologize for this lighting. It is terrible. Here, I'm going to move this up a little bit to give you guys a little, maybe it'll give you a little bit more light. Okay, you have your HDMI. Yeah, see, not enough light in here. So basically you have your HDMI here, your difficulty switches, your power, and then, right here, they have a 16, he can't see that because fuck off. This camera blows and so does the lighting. I do apologize. There's a switch there in the corner. I'm pretty sure, you can probably see that. It's a 16:9 and then 4:3. Why would you want to play Atari games in 16:9? Please answer me that. I'd appreciate it. And of course, you have the beautiful wood grain. That's more plastic though. That's not wood, all that. But, well, this part feels like wood. But I still think that's plastic. That's a shame. You have the Atari logo, of course. It's just, I look at this and I'm like, oh my god. I mean, just... Damn it. Anyways, so let's go with the rest, and I do apologize. Okay, I was just looking at the quick start guide. It's nothing important. I mean, this is what you get. I mean, it's not rocket science, guys. You hook the shit up to the shit, and then you put the shit in, and you turn it on. That's all there's to it. Sorry, I don't like to give off dead air because I know that's annoying for a lot of people. Okay, so let's grab the rest. So, is this its own box? Yes, it is. I mean, look at this. This looks like a cologne box, man. Atari cologne. What would that smell like? Would it smell like this? Is it any good? It smells good. It smells like it has that like electronic-y smell. But I don't think it would make a good cologne. Maybe it would, I don't know. Okay, so here we go. First things first, I guess. It looks like we get the, dude, this thing looks like a fucking deck of cards. Hey, you guys up for some poker? Hey, I'll play some blackjack with y'all, or maybe we can play some 5-card draw. Anyways, so this is your multi-cart. And it tells you, you know, I shouldn't bitch, because it's nice they give you something that you can play. But my God, I hate this shit. I mean, it tells you on the front it tells you on the front which game is what. So say you want Yar's Revenge, right? You just gotta make sure the first and last pin is down like this. And that will allow Yar's Revenge, which I will play a quick round of because I do love me some Yar's Revenge. Granted, that's the correct way. We'll find out. I mean, it tells you like which pins go to what game. So, it tells you on the front. I mean, 720p camera. I apologize. I am going to get me a 1080 in the near future. I already have that in my things to buy that I need list that I have put away somewhere. And here's the other box, I guess. Oh, we didn't go through what's in the rest of this one. Jesus Christ. I'm jumping the gun here, boy. Okay.
What do I get? You got some chocolates in there, mommy?
That's what it feels like. It does feel like a box of chocolate. I don't want chocolates, though, man. I'm trying to avoid diabetes, unlike people in my life. Thank you very much. Oh, once again. Let's go through this first, buddy, and then we can go through the box of chocolates. So, I'm assuming, yeah, this would be the joystick. Like I said, this is all crude. Okay, so, we have the joystick. You know, okay. This is pretty legit. This is a, you know, do you guys remember the Atari? I mean, they still make the flashbacks, but the one that really made the mark was the Atari flashback, the second one, because it used an Atari on the chip for the architecture inside the machine. And I think they've used it ever since. You could even mod it to with a cartridge port, and you can actually play 2600 games on it because it's that accurate. I wouldn't do that because it requires soldering, and I can't solder with a fucking shit. Thanks, Dad, for not teaching me how to do shit. Anyways, let's see how this feels. Ah, yep. Stiffer than your dick in the morning, guys. This is I apologize for that because my connector touched my space bar, and I had the mouse hovering off to stop recording. So, like I said, this is probably one of my worst videos I'm going to make on this channel. Anyway. So here you go. It's really fucking stiff. I mean, if this was micro switch, they should have micro switched this shit. I understand they were trying to do the nostalgia thing, like make something as it was, without changing anything, and I appreciate that. What I don't appreciate is just how stiff this still is after fucking many years. I mean, it'll be like what 40. Let's see, 77, 87, 97, 2000, 2017. 50 fucking years in 2027. And they didn't put micro switches in this. Why? That's just a little nitpick. I mean, I'm glad they went for the actual feel. I mean, you'll feel right at home. This feels exactly how the Atari 2600 joystick feels. It feels exactly like it. I mean, just listen to it. Or the button. It feels just like it. I mean, this is the real deal. I mean, honestly, if you like the Atari 2600 joystick, or we could use the Genesis controller, we might actually test that and see if it works on this thing. Because I have 2 of them. Okay, so that's the end of that. Let's see what else we got. I'm assuming the hookups. Of course, HDMI. That's important. Like, I don't have enough. Actually, I don't, I'll be honest. Okay, this would be your USB, this USB-C. Good, it is, because you know why? USB micro can fuck off. I don't care what anyone says. Micro was a mistake. Mini was good. C is good. Micro was a mistake, because it's broken so many fucking ports of a lot of my devices, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you can attest to that as well. So, this is your lot. You get these wires, your deck of cards, your multi-cart, the game system itself, which is really lovely. I mean, there, you can see the ports here. I know, I wish I could bring it in without loss of light exposure. But you have an HDMI right here, your two difficulty switches, your two control ports, and of course, now USB, USB goes here, and then of course 4x3 and 16x9 go here. Now, unfortunately, I don't have a capture card, so what I'm gonna have to do is grab my tablet and try to do this shit one-handed, or try to find an angle that works on my desk. That's gonna be hard to do, but I want to at least so you guys can see it in action. I wish I could just like strap it to my head and so we could look ahead. But unfortunately, I'm not gonna be able to do that. I don't have a capture card, so that's unfortunate. But yeah, I mean, this is said to play 7800 games as well, but I'm not seeing that listed anywhere on this or anywhere else. You know what we should try doing before I cut the footage and let's see if it fits the game. Let's see if Donkey Kong will fit in there. Okay, because it's not listed. But I remember it saying that on the website that it does place at 7800 cartridges. So let's see if that's true. Yep, it fits in there just fine. There you go. That's spectacular. I don't know if it's going to work though, because I don't have a joystick, and I've read that the Genesis controller does not work the 2-button function. It works with the B button, so we may try that, because these two games I have are 1-button games. They're not 2-button games, so we might get away with it. I can't promise. If you have a 2-button game on the 7800, you're going to have to own a 7800 controller. And actually, I think all my games are 1-button. Maybe we could try Robotron as well. I don't know. The possibilities are endless. Anyways, I'm going to try to see if I can get this to work. If it's crude, you guys can downvote the fuck out of this video. I don't mind. I deserve that for trying to do this in the first place. I just want to make sure this is entertaining and enjoyable. But I'm happy to own this. I really am. And I'm thinking about maybe, since they're still not hit by it yet, I'm thinking about maybe restarting up an Atari 2600 collection. Because it's only like loved by I want to say like enthusiasts, and I am an enthusiast, and I have seen the games go for stupidly cheap, so I'm thinking about maybe trying to see if I can get the games that I don't have in my collection. But that's just something I'm thinking about. That doesn't mean it's going to happen. So alright, so I'm going to go ahead and cut the footage, and I'm going to go ahead and get this thing hooked up and get my camera set up, or my tablet set up to where it's aiming at the screen, and we'll try to get some footage, and we'll go from there. So sit tight, relax, whatever the fuck you're gonna do, and we'll get this party started. Okay, this is gonna be pure shit. I'm just gonna be honest with you, but I'm gonna try my very best to make it at least somewhat enjoyable. The lights are completely off. My tablet has approximately a half hour worth of footage it can take, so we'll try to do this as quick as possible. We're going to start off with my favorite, Berserk. Yeah, that's pretty shitty how it makes a little splash screen, but whatever. Hey, it would have been cool to have some fanfare. The game load failed? Really? Alright, sacrilege time. Hopefully my copy of Berserk ain't broken. That would really sadden me. But sometimes it's just dirty contacts. I need to clean my games. It's been, decades since I last cleaned these motherfuckers. Please work, please work, please work. Okay, loading game. That's a good sign. Yes! Okay, oh my god, that is bad. I am so sorry, guys. I wish I had better ways to record this shit, but I don't. I'm gonna see let's see. Okay, that's 16:9. We don't want that. We want 4:3. Okay, well, I'm sorry. This is the best I'm gonna be able to do. I do apologize for this. I wish I had a better way of recording, but I don't. Anyways, let's go ahead and get the difficulty where Evil Otto will show his face. Here we go. Yep, this plays just like originally like it did back in the day. I could sit here all night and play this shit. I love this game. Die! I was about to say, where's Dickhead? There he is. And he's going to show his face. Good old evil Otto. Oh, you dick, you're going to appear right in front of me? Of course you are, you fucking smiley face looking motherfucker. Get off me! Die! Fuck! Get away from me! Oh, Jesus, that's such an anxiety-inducing nonsense. I didn't know that prick could stand on top of you. I thought he would just come out of the side. But apparently he came out on the bottom there. Get the fuck out of here. I love it when they walk into the wall and you get points for it because the AI is fucking stupid shit. You can't do anything when they stand you in front of the fucking robots like that. Come on. Nah. Bitch! Well, I would love to play more, but yeah, unfortunately, that's how it goes. The motherfucker. Alright, so let's try out another game. We'll play a favorite I'm pretty sure many of you will love. It works great, by the way, this little contraption. I just wish I had a better filming angle. I wish I had an actual camera with a tripod. But then again, I don't go anywhere. I don't, go to nature. Why would I need one? I guess only for this. Now let's see if... Wait, is that the 70-100? We don't want 70-100 just yet. Yeah, that's 70-100. We want that last. There we go. It's dark, so it makes it hard to see. Give it our splash screen. Hopefully it works. Hopefully I don't have to give this one a blowjob either. Let's see. Of course. I promise I'll give these a clean if I start using this thing a lot more. Which I will, probably, more than likely. Because now I have an excuse to play my Atari collection at home. I can do that on an emulator, but it's just not the same. What the fuck is going on here? I'm not... Dude, this isn't making me happy at all. I'm sorry. I know. I'm a bad man. I don't know why it's not working, but it's not. Let's try again. Come on, I only have 30 minutes left to do this before I run out of fucking memory. We may have to move on for now. Okay, this is promising. What's the dealio? Alright, one more time. Third time's a charm. I don't have Q-tips. That's why I don't use alcohol right now. I'm out of Q-tips. Okay, one game work. Come on. Come on, baby. We want some Jungle Hunt. Because Jungle Hunt's a great fucking game. Okay, loading game, and... Yes! Yes! We can play some Jungle Hunt. Hell yeah. Love this game. Yeah, boy! I never understood, why does your guy's sprite reflect off the vine? Is that supposed to tell you where he's going to land? I mean, I think that's what it is. It's not so helpful the second time around, though. Fuck, you always fall down below after the first round, unless you play extremely carefully. And you do have a time limit, but it's not bad. I never ran out of time in this game. Yeah, it's just as stiff as fuck as it was back when I was a kid. Fuck me. Yeah. I used to thought that was a helicopter up above you when I heard that sound when I was a kid. I was like, cool, I'm going to get it picked up and get out of here. I mean, when you're a kid, you don't think logically. Everything is just in the magical mindset, At least, in my opinion. Fuck. Forgive me, it's been a while since I actually played this on a real Atari console. Come Come on, can we go to the third part now? Probably after this. There we go. Punch you in the face. Who punches gators in the face except, well, maybe Floridians? Fuck. Some people can jump over the big coconuts. I try to duck because it seems like it's easier that way. Seems. Doesn't mean it is. And in the arcade original, you're actually going uphill here. You're not across, but, you know, Atari being Atari. They look like coconuts. I think I mentioned that on stream before. Alright, I sometimes can get this, and sometimes I can't. Bitch! Come on. Nope. Ah! That's alright. That's Jung-On, though. Great game. It's a good arcade port. I actually prefer this over the arcade, which is amazing, because a lot of people would prefer the opposite. Alright, let's next on the list. Let's go ahead and try River Raid. Ooh, that had a lot of dust in it. Probably have some fucking Ebola or some shit in that cartridge. Hopefully it'll work. River Raid, good game. It's beatable too. You just gotta get the right score. It's nothing special. It just flashes basically flags on where your score is. Oh, it works. Fantastic. Let's play a quick round. Of course, obviously we got press and set. To me, this has always been the Atari 2600 version of Scramble, even though Scramble does exist on this console. But this is this seems like it's tailor-made for it, because it just controls so well and fluid. And it's so fun. And it's better than the sequel. Don't ever play the sequel, it's garbage. I played that on emulation, and I hated it. This, on the other hand, love this shit. I'm gonna have fun with this. This is a blast. This is the kind of shit I would stay up all night just to play. Man, like I said, I got a shoebox worth of games from my youth. I had more than that. I don't know where they went off to, but I still have a few titles that I remember picking up from my kid days. And some games, unfortunately, got lost, but that's besides the point. God damn, I'm getting my ass kicked. I'm not doing too well at all. Not that I can play long. Okay, it works. The game was released the year I was born. This will give you an idea of how old I am. Jesus Christ. I'm old as dog shit. Okay, so far, everything's working. Ooh, frogs and flies. Now, there is a game mode that allows you to play one player. I gotta find it. I think it's 3. Granted, this game works. I don't know if the Mattel games work or not. We'll see. And what do we? Oh my god, memories return. Oh my god, I loved this game when I was a kid. I still love it today. It's called Frog Bog on other consoles, by the way. Oh, there we go. Never mind. As soon as you start, computer start. I thought it was like a mode you had to pick. The computer is stupid, though. Well, I take that back. Dude, this is the game you want to get your friends together with. Like, drink or smoke a couple bowls of weed. This is the game you want to play for that shit. It is so fun. You'll just sit here and eat flies and be buzzed off your fucking head and just be like, hell yes, this is great. And we all know that, the one who gets the most flies wins. And obviously the computer's a dumb shit. But I think there's other modes that makes him better at this than you possibly. I'm the green frog. He's I believe, the red frog. Atari's little limited color palette. Still, it looks better than some Genesis games out there. Not to rip on the Genesis at all, because the Genesis is a damn good console for what it's worth. No, fuck off. Okay, now you're getting a little aggressive on me, little fucker. I still think I won this, though, so eat shit, fat ass. Actually, I'm the fat ass here. I ate like 10 more flies than he did. Okay, well, now 12. Well, it scores by 2, obviously. It's almost done. The game goes completely like dark when it's over. You'll know when it's over. The game does give you a good indication of that. But yeah, I fucking love this game. Me and my brother used to play this for hours. Oh, and my sister too. We would all sit here and play this game for just hours because it was just so fun, and it still is to this day. I'm having fun doing it solo. I mean, I wish I had someone to play with, but obviously, I don't have anybody to play Atari with, so I can only do with what I have, and all I have is me, right? Bitch, you lost, dude. Give it up. Go home. Take your L and go. I fucked your world up and ate all the flies. And your dudes fly off the screen when it's over too. So, I mean, like I said, it's a short game, but it's so fun and very addictive. Frogs and flies. It's also known as Frog Bog. I think it was called Frog Bog on the Intellivision, wasn't it? Obviously, the Intellivision had better graphical capabilities, but for what this was able to do, I can't hate on it. I have to say, the screen looks nice and sharp in HDMI. So much better than the RF connection. It's nice and smooth. I mean, that's what HDMI is supposed to do. And the game is over. You hear the crickets, and then the words of the end come. And that's the end of it. And then you reset and start over and play again if you want to. Yeah, we used to play this game for hours. And, me being a stupid kid, I'd always say, what are the frogs doing right now? I was so ignorant. Man, I just got a flashback as a kid just now. Nostalgia is a hell of a drug. It really is. Alright, so we're got a couple more games to try. Oh, boy. Dog shit. My favorite game. You know what dog shit is? You'll be, I think, very pleased. Of course it failed. What else is new? I gotta clean these games. Work, damn it. I wish I took better care of my stuff when I was growing up, but they're working. The games are working. Yeah, here we go. Yes, everyone's favorite fucking game of all time. Look at these FMV sequences. Fucking million pixels a second. No, this game is absolute dog shit. I'm not going to even lie. The thing is when I was a kid, I did like it, though. It was my only way to play Pac-Man. The only way. I didn't have an arcade that had Pac-Man. I know, that's hard to believe, right? I mean, I would barely go to the arcade as a kid anyway, because I had to have, my parents with me or my aunt and uncle with me or somebody. And it's like, everyone in my fucking family was old balls by the time I was a kid. Or fucking droopy-ass pussy lips. It's fucking disgusting. I had one uncle, and he was dope as fuck. He was the one that was in the bowling league. So yeah, this works just fine. That's Beat 'em Em has the same sound effect. When your guy nuts on the chicks. Yeah, going for the money shot, bro. I'll just play one level. You guys ever played Miss Pac-Man? I think I have that, but it might be. I think I may have lost it too. If I find it, I'll have to play it again. Or I'll play it on stream if I have another Atari stream, because if it's requested, I don't mind doing that at all. But anyways, if you've ever played Miss Pac-Man or Junior Pac-Man on the 2600, the 2600 was very capable of making a good product. What I think what happened here is it was rushed to market, and it sold a lot because it was the only way for people to play fucking Pac-Man. Okay, that's Pac-Man. It works, and it works just fine. Okay, for what it's worth. Oh yes, this. I'm gonna have to cut the some of the gameplay short if we're going to do all this because I'm running out of space on my whatchamacallit, tablet. For those who are watching this part, I'll show you the mode I used to. I was about to say, come on, load the fucking game. What the fuck? What is it doing? Okay. Make sure you clean your games before using this thing. Because they probably have been sitting somewhere for a long time. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I mean, I'm guilty. I have not touched these carts in like over 2 decades. Because I just own a lot, you know? And sometimes you just lose track of how shit works. Oh, God. Okay, where did I put the joystick? Put it somewhere. There's. Okay. Now, there is a mode I like on this one in particular. Hold on, I'm going to see if this works. Oh, no shit. It does work. We can play it in black and white, but why would you want to do that is beyond me. So, basically, I think it's 3, and then, of course, you reset. And this allows you to control the ball. Yes. Okay, I know this game is, like, very primitive these days, bowling on the Atari 2600. But the thing is this was my only way to enjoy bowling at the time. There was no other bowling game on the market that I could see. I mean, look at the NES. I think it had, like, what, one bowling game? And it was, like, championship bowling? Then the NES, you had Super Bowling, which is a reskin of something that was released in Japan. Can't think of the names right now, but that's besides the point. That's not important. The point of the thing is, I didn't have many ways of playing bowling growing up. All right, I couldn't go bowling because my parents sucked. They were cheap asses. See if I can get a strike. You know, it's like I'm making the same movement I did as a kid, but I'm fucking it up probably because I'm off by 1 pixel. At least I'm getting spares. Alright, let's try 2 more frames, and if I can't get it, we'll move on. Damn it! I'm not going to get mad, though, because it's hard, or should I say, it's not hard, it's, yeah. It's not worth getting mad over. It's an Atari game, for fuck's sake. Simplicity at its core. Oh, damn. Alright, let's just finish this with the spare. We can get the spare. I mean, that's my favorite mode, though. There's two modes. There's one where the ball curves, and then there's one that you can the straight ball. I know I'm fucking all over the place in my speech, because that's what it is. Alright, we have one more Atari 2600 game. And then we have the 7800 games to try out, and maybe in the multi-card if we have the time, which I'm going to try to do. I have to do this quick. I'll play at least 1 round of this. Good old Joust. A game I bought at a yard sale back in 1991, and yeah. Well, I didn't buy it, my parents bought it, but... Or better yet, I asked them, and they said, yeah, go ahead. Damn good port, too. You wouldn't think Joust would make a great port, but it can't. It does. Here it's beautiful. What the? Every game I've been popping in. Yeah, next time, or if you guys are collecting this thing, yeah, I would suggest cleaning the games before doing this shit. Make sure you have Q-tips. Because I don't have any, and that's why I can't play any of these, or can't clean any of these. I gotta do the bullshit way of blowing on them. I don't like doing that. Hey, that's looking sexy. I was 1 year old when this game was released. This is a damn good port, though. It's simple. All you gotta do is hit the birdies, the ostriches, and collect the egg, and then move on. You can use your ass, which is great. There's a sequel to Joust, you know, and it wasn't as popular. But it has a following, its own fan base, so that's good. Fuck! I did not expect that to happen. If you don't collect the egg, they rehatch and cause havoc on your ass. And you don't want that. You're not under any time limit, which is nice. Just take your time, get her done. Fuck off! Alright, we'll finish this round and then we'll pop in the 7800 games and see how they run. There we go. Gosh. This is like exactly like playing the games from back then. It controls the exact same. I am perfectly fine with it, but now this is where it's going to get interesting. Now, this is where it's going to get interesting. I want to see how if 7800 games will work on this with this, because these games only use one button. First, let's see if the cartridges load. I'm sure they were rad. I'm positive this will work. Granted, I don't have to blow in the car. No, of course I do. Because I had a 7800, but what happened to it is the pin of one of the cartridge connectors, it came out. My dad didn't know how to solder, so I had no choice but to give that away for parts and shit, if people wanted it for parts. But little did I know they were going to make a console many decades later of the 7800. I could have kept the joystick. Okay, it works, and it sounds absolutely awful because the Atari 7800 used the 2600 sound chip. You would never think of you as... Anyways, let's... Oh, what? What? You mean I could actually fucking play this shit? That's what I'm talking about! Hell yeah! I mean, it's not that bad of a port, really. The sound is garbage. But it's fully playable here. God damn it. I'm sorry about, the video looking like dog shit, but, I mean, this is the best I could do with what I got, and I hope it was entertaining enough to where you can see if this is worth your money or not. Now, if you like Atari, I would say, yes, this is definitely worth your money. If you are a fan and you own some games, or looking to collect for Atari, I suggest picking one up. If you have the $141. That's what this market is for, Slopes Game Room. I'll call his ass out right now. That's what this is marketed to. People who want to play the past. People who have a collection or may want to see where gaming origins start at. So shut up with your fucking, I think I'm popular, but I'm really not. Well, actually he is, but I used to like him. He's come, of course he's British, so that snobby attitude needs to go away. Anyways, not important. It's just every time I see that thumbnail, I want to strangle him. I can't play. Ah, fuck off. I'm not playing for real. Okay, we're... Yeah, game over. Game over. Alright, let's see. Centipede works. I can't see why it wouldn't. It works best with a trackball. And the Atari 2600 did have a trackball, and it does work on the 7800. Because I knew a friend that had the trackball, and I got to borrow it to play Centipede on my 7800. Because I had Centipede, which is this cartridge right here. Okay, we got about 10 minutes. We gotta make this quick. I hate to rush like this, I really do. But when you don't have enough time... Okay, it loads. Does it work, though? It sure does. Okay, so here's the deal, guys. If you have Atari 7800 games, or the 7800 games you have only use one button, like Galaga, they will work on here with your Atari 2600 joystick. I wonder if... I'm pretty sure Robotron will work on here. I may have to try that sometime in the future. I can't believe this shit works, though. I can't complain about it either. I won't complain about it. This is great. I always... It's like ever since my 7800 broke, I always wanted to get another one, but they just go for too much. And then here comes Atari with the 2600 Plus, which runs 7800 games absolutely flawless and clean. I mean, this is pristine as far as 7800 goes. I need to get me a copy of Food Fight, yo. I need to look that shit up on eBay. I want to get me a copy of Food Fight. If it's not expensive, which it probably is. Scalpers all over the goddamn place. They make me fucking sick. Yeah, also, if you're interested, They made a Berserk Enhanced Edition, which has voice synthesis, and it's a better version of the game. That Atari made it. It's $30 on Atari's website if you want to look that up. I'm not sponsored in any way. Hell no. Who would want to sponsor me? I talk about fucking edgy things, and people don't like edge, and I don't give a fuck because being edgy is fun to me. But yeah, I could fucking play this too. I love Centipede. Millipede too. They're both great games. Fuck off. Yes. I'm doing pretty good. Like I said, I'm a pretty seasoned Centipede player for sure. Alright, unfortunately, though, I have to quit. Because there's one more thing we need to play to end things off. And I have it in the proper setting. I did that in the recording section of unboxing this machine of mine. Well, this new machine, my new purchase that I am very happy with. This is awesome. I can't wait to play my Atari more often now. Just for shits and giggles and fun. Alright, let's see if it loads the proper game. And they better not give me that loading game fail bullshit, because this is a brand new pristine cartridge. It shouldn't have a problem. Oh yeah. Good way to end the video right here. I fucking love Yars' Revenge. They got a pretty good port on the Atari, on the Game Boy Advance too. If you're interested, if any of you collect for Game Boy Advance. They also kind of have like a reimagined version of this on the Atari 50th on Steam or on a console. And then you have the Yars' Revenge Recharge, which is almost as bad as Berserk. I don't understand what's going on with them. They started off strong, now they're dog shit. Why? Why do they have to be terrible? Fuck off. Why do they have to be terrible? I mean, they were so creative at first. Like, Missile Command is, yeah, it's plain as Jane, but that's what the charm of it is. It's plain as Jane, but you can, like, basically get power-ups and stuff and add more abilities to your missile silos and whatnot. And that's rad. I love that shit. I always liked fighting this one more than the other one because it's less of a pain. And oh, you bitch! I swear that buzzsaw little head that Yars does, or whatever his name is. I think Yars is actually your Yar. You know, I don't know anymore. I'm old. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. All right, let me take out this guy, and we'll wrap things up. Bitch. Yeah, Yars' Revenge is definitely one of the best, system's best. And there we go. Wow. Hell yeah. I could play... I mean, I have Yars' Revenge, the cartridge in storage. I just gotta get it out. But yeah, my friends, that is the Atari 2600 Plus. I am, like I said, I have to apologize endlessly because it's just... I feel terrible that I'm unable to play the game on a very cleaner display. There's a lot of flickering and whatnot because I just don't have the means of recording in a better environment or better ways to record my the capture footage. So I mean, if you downvote this video, I won't blame you one bit. But if I can say, I'm going to say that if you're in the market for an Atari or you want an Atari for the modern age, you can't get any better than this. This is better than the flashbacks. This is better than anything because what it is it's pretty much it reads cartridges. And if there's emulation involved, I'm not entirely sure. I haven't literally looked into it. Probably. But for what it's in there, it's absolutely pristine. The image quality is clean. The control feels just as good as it did back in the day. There's no complaints, really. And for those who are wondering who this is marketed for, once again, for people who are interested in the Atari brand, want to revisit the origins of gaming, and not be a fucking English snob who thinks he has the answers to everything. Because he does not. And with that being said, I am Forever Etcher82. I am signing off. I hope you enjoyed this video for what it's worth. Upvote it, downvote it. Let me know your opinions down below as always. And until the next time we see each other, Take good care, and we'll see you soon. Thank you for watching my video. If you liked what you saw and would like to support my channel, please consider being a patron. I'll put your name up with these fine folks who have donated to this channel, and that would be awesome to have you on board. If not, that's entirely up to you. I hope you have a good day and take care.